The $100 billion bill. Meta is guiding for $145 billion in capital expenditure this year, a figure that exceeds the GDP of most nations. You do not spend that kind of cash to give away the core product for free. While the marketing department still uses the phrase open weight, the finance team just moved the goalposts. Mark Zuckerberg's previous charity act was a strategic play to commoditize his competitors, moats, but as the compute costs for Llama 4 behemoth hit the 10-figure mark, the loss leader era is officially ending. The shift from a permissive license to a mandatory revenue-sharing model for large-scale hosts is the first time we are seeing the true price tag of Meta's AI ambition. And the real cost is buried in the enterprise cloud agreements. The 700 million user trap. The Llama 4 license contains a specific kill switch for anyone reaching 700 million monthly active users. For any company at that scale, the software is no longer free. It requires a direct commercial agreement with Meta. But the real strategy is in the new revenue share clause for third-party cloud hosts like Microsoft and Amazon. By forcing cloud providers to kick back a percentage of revenue earned from Llama 4 instances, Meta has effectively turned every major hyperscaler into a royalty-collecting branch of the Menlo Park office. This is not open source. It is a source-available tax on the entire AI infrastructure layer, and it ensures that Meta captures the upside of other people's hardware deployments. And this royalty stream is exactly what the new Meta Compute business is designed to protect. The Meta Compute pivot. On July 1st, reports surfaced that Meta is building its own cloud business to sell excess AI capacity directly to enterprises. This move, internally dubbed Meta Compute, is the ultimate hedge against the high cost of training Maverick and Behemoth. By transitioning from a model provider to an infrastructure seller, Meta is admitting that the ad business alone cannot carry the depreciation of its massive GPU clusters. Think of it as the AWS moment for the social media era. They built a massive engine to power Instagram and WhatsApp, and now they are forced to rent out the spare cylinders to justify the OpEx. The recent release of the Muse Spark agentic models isn't just a product update. It is a demonstration of what you can build if you pay Meta for the privilege of their silicon. And the stock market's 10% jump this month shows that investors finally see the exit ramp for the CapEx cycle. The signal under the noise. The pivot from open-weight champion to a revenue-sharing cloud provider signals that Meta has completed its capture of the developer ecosystem. By using Llama 4 as a loss leader to kill the pricing power of closed-model competitors, they have successfully funneled the industry into a proprietary licensing trap disguised as community software. The revenue share clause and the 700 million user threshold are the strategic clamps that turn a developer-friendly tool into an enterprise toll bridge. For operators, this means the era of free-as-in-beer frontier AI is over. You are either small enough to be irrelevant or big enough to be a Meta line item. The move to Meta Compute proves the P&L is now the priority over the vision statement. Watch the upcoming July 29th earnings call for one specific number: the percentage of total revenue attributed to AI licensing and compute resale, as that is the moment Meta officially becomes an enterprise hardware company. Subscribe for more.